For speaking directly, communicate, say a few words, right? Make sound, talking to each other. Not at all. We don't need to speak with grammar. We don't need to find, just like I told you, like now, I'm using my smartphone right now, and do I need to check grammar before I say? I don't do so. It's wasting time and taking time. But when you are performing to have a like application, you got like the form or curriculum at university, or you got like a formal test at university. So you better check grammar or some kind of like profession on them. The way you train to be specific of, checking grammar like that. Welcome to Effortless English Beauty, where we share English contents every day and where we learn to speak English powerfully, naturally, and fluently. Guys, good evening again with Beauty right here, Effortless English with Bertie, and today this is like the second video that we have talked already about the importance of learning vocabulary and also responding to the question somebody said, or a friend of ours probably has asked us the question, do we need to remember or do we need to use 1,000 vocabulary per day to speak it? The answer is not, as we already have explained, related to like things with the reasons we believe in the habit of speaking. And also, to be good at speaking, we have to build the habit and also like speak something, especially vocabulary and also your words must be common. When you are talking something very simple and also understandable. So your partners probably they may understand you a lot. So that is the point we are talking with the previous video. But right now here, we are not gonna be a little bit far. We're actually back again with the next question, because some of you guys have commented on our Facebook page which one is the most important to learn English, grammar or vocabulary. So today we have an available again with this topic. So as you guys have known me already, my name is Bertie again, and also Venerable, please.
My name is Bora, and I've shoot so many videos with Mr. Bertie regarding English, right?
Of course.
So maybe some of you guys here as a fellow audience from Mr. Bertie page.
Yeah.
Maybe some of you have known me already, but not all. But this video, we're gonna be telling you about the other episode, our previous episode that we was talking about the importance of the vocabulary.
Yeah.
And we have mentioned already this video, and the next video we'll be talking about the comparison between the vocabulary and the grammar. Which one is important and what's the priority that you're gonna learn first as a beginner of learning English. So I'm here just be a guest and sit here, wait for the question that Mr. T gave me. Okay.
Thank you so much, Venerable Boy, for like short introduction. All right. So thank you again, guys, for watching the video. So yeah, as you guys have known, for learning English, like you guys prefer to learn grammar or vocabulary. That is the most complicated way probably got to do. Some of you guys think grammar is the most important thing. Yeah, you go to school, you get education, and also you got particular class. You learn the test is, right? You got test and you got test from school, and you do the test and you complete it, and you have better results because you believe in grammar. But when you come to talk, you come to have natural conversation, you prefer to use a lot of vocabularies to understand someone speaks something. More importantly, for speaking, for communication, we need to communicate face-to-face or in person, just like Venerable. He is talking to me and I talking to Venerable. Just like that. This is called like, do we need to check grammar right now? So I am looking to Venerable, so do I need to check my phone with the grammar? So how to say, how are you? And say a few phrases or any sentences that I could believe must be correct to say to him? Probably not. So that's why today we come to be clear together, which is the most important things to learn English, right? That's question like this, and according to Venerable perspectives, we will get deeper to know more, which is the most important to learn English, or it has the important by itself. That means grammar is important, vocabulary is important too. But how, right? That's the question. So Venerable, please.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Rati, for giving me a chance in order to explain you guys about this to get comprehend deeper. Both are important for me. Grammar, you can actually use it for your test. When you got an exam for example, monthly exam, if you are not sure about the grammar, you cannot actually get a full score or the high score. So it is the point that we're supposed to understand about the grammar and to be clear about it in order to pass the exam. But if you just want to communicate or with a native speaker, foreigner speaker, and just talk something a little bit relevant to our daily life, we don't need to be clear about it because in a speaking contact, we need some grammar, but not all the grammars in the book, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, like present simple, continuous, so we need it. But you don't need to be specific about the writing, like as a grammar writing.
We don't need to remember them.
Yeah, we don't need to remember it. Remember it. It's just a little bit. We don't need to be focused and like nobody gonna sentence you to the jail if you speak in a wrong grammar. But it is actually you are supposed to follow the contact of speaking. Some phrases like idiom, slang, something like this. We don't need to be specific about the grammar. Just follow the contact of English speaking. So, again, both are important. It has its importance, right? There are many methods of it, but specific on your goal. If you're gonna do a task like a TOEFL, not to go to study abroad, can you study abroad? So you're supposed to be clear about the grammar and then do the test in order to give a high score and to pass the exam to go abroad to continue your education. But if you just want to communicate with other people, like go to visit another country around the world, overseas, and just want to comprehend, to understand about what they are saying about, like just want to order some food, gonna book some hotel to support your traveling. So it is okay. You are not supposed to be specific on it. But back again, if you wanna pass the test in a TOEFL or the test in order to continue your education abroad, you are supposed to be clear about it. But if not, you are not supposed. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Venerable, for giving the thought related to the grammar and also vocabulary. So according to his method and also the way he explained, we have to be clear on grammar, and also we shouldn't be clear on grammar sometimes. But speaking directly, communicate, say a few words, right? Make sense, talking to each other. Not at all. We don't need to speak with grammar. We don't need to find, just like I told you, like now, I'm using my smartphone right now, and do I need to check grammar before I say? I don't do so. It's wasting time and taking time. But when you are performing to have a application, you got like the form or curriculum at university, or you got like a formal test at university. So you better check grammar or some kind of like profession on them. The way you train to be specific of, checking grammar like that. And this is important to check about grammar. But as we have known that, grammar has valuable idea to do so. I recommend highly about that. You are learning English, you are learning grammar, you love grammar, you are right, you are not wrong. But you have to be sure that time you have to be sure with the grammar when you got to write something. Is it grammar important to be included? Probably. Writing, we need grammar. If you don't know grammar, you don't know like particular subjects, what is adjective, what is verb, and how you conclude, you summarize, you state any sentences. You have to check grammar on it. You have to be good at grammar, and then you can write something better and perfect, right? But also, when you don't know big amount of vocabulary, how you write something perfectly, you don't as well. So grammar and vocabulary are important simultaneously while writing something, just like that. Sometimes you say, sometimes you write. But for only speaking, we don't need at all, we don't need most of the grammar to perform your spoken English. Speak, that's why I said that. You come to speak, you come to hear information, you understand, you can reply. That's it. do not care about like I have to be correct on it. I have to say with the correct sentences or whatever. Just do not do so. I raise you guys an example, which is right now here we are at the cafeteria, maybe like a cafe shop probably, and lots of people, they're coming to meet each other and they say a few words, they communicate, right? They say anything. Do they need to check grammar on the book? Probably not. They don't. They just only say a few words. Just like I said, that guy motivate you again. You take time to speak it, just speak it. And do not care a lot about grammar, but about writing, about like taking a test or performing something professional. Okay, grammar is included. Take it. Take the course, short course to learn about grammar. All right, thank you, Ben Red Boy, for the idea again. And this is my self perspective that I would like to clarify and also classify what is the difference between grammar and vocabulary. Vocabulary is important. Grammar is quite important. Yeah, they are both important. But we have to understand like the way they would be important. But you don't know how to use grammar, all right, you are wrong and you are wasting time. Like that again. All right, thank you guys. This video, hopefully you get clear and also might be understood from the beginning, and also like our previous video. If you haven't watched our previous video with the importance of vocabulary, all right, please do so, because we already talked about the importance of learning vocabulary to speak something better. All right. And this is the last video about the, again with the point, which is grammar or vocabulary. So we choose both. We choose both.
Relies on the circumstance, right?
Yeah, based on circumstances. You guys prefer to speak a lot. You don't want to, just like you're on the street. That's the right time to check grammar or not. Just speak it and say it, as much as you can. But when you're actually in school or you at like a profession place, and you prefer to use grammars for testing, all right, and also for like study, like a test or study abroad, you guys better check grammar. Learn about that more, and then you're gonna be good quality. More importantly, state information and write an email or text to your boss probably. Okay, that's it for today's video. Yeah, we are coming to the end of the video as well. Thank you so much, guys, for spending time, and do not forget to have to subscribe our YouTube channel, Effortless English Ability, and also our Facebook page, Effortless English Ability. Also, TikTok, Effortless English Ability. Venerable Bora, he actually has the the Facebook page. What the name of the Facebook page again?
Okay, actually, my Facebook page is BMYE,
BMY.
which in a short term, but in a
What is the full name stand for that?
the full name stand for is Bora Master Your English. Bora Master Your English.
Bora Master Your English.
So I just combine it as a short form that it could be BMYNE.
Yeah.
That which means Bora Master Your English. So if you want to strengthen or extend the amount of vocabulary or the skill of speaking English, you can actually follow my page, Facebook page, or Effortless English Reality Facebook page, right? And actually, I also have a YouTube like learning English with Bora. So if you want to follow me, just type the letters and then figure it out on the YouTube or Google Chrome. Oh, sorry, something like this. So you can actually see me, and you can actually master your English by watching my video or Mr. Riti's video, right? Okay, thank you. Now we reached to the from the bottom to the top, and we are coming to the end of this video today, right? Okay, so we say hellos to you guys and see you next video. Goodbye.